Beverly Hills is one of the most famous cities in the entire world, primarily known for its extravagant homes, its luxury shops and restaurants, and its beautiful scenery and weather because it is in the heart of Los Angeles. You might run into your favorite celebrity at the local coffee shop in Beverly Hills. People from all over the globe will come to Beverly Hills, whether that's just to see the Beverly Hills sign or Rodeo Drive. And in this video today, we are going to give you a map tour and some street views of what it would be like to live in Beverly Hills. Also, if this is your first time on my channel, guys, my name is Darren Kriz. I'm a local real estate agent. My team and I help clients buy, sell, and invest in property in Los Angeles every single day. So if you have any questions or someone you know is looking to move out here, reach out to me down in the description below. Shoot me an email or shoot me a text. I'm a native Angelino. I know the city like the back of my hand, and we're just going to give you a full map tour of Beverly Hills in this video. Okay, so let's get started. Here is Los Angeles. I mean, Los Angeles is huge. LA County honestly stretches all the way up to Lancaster. There's a lot going on here in LA, but specifically Beverly Hills, probably the most expensive part of LA, as you guys might know, all the way down here on the west side, right in the heart of everything. So location-wise, Beverly Hills is in a great area because it is far away from all the freeways such as the 405, the 10, and the 101. It's smack dab in the middle of the city, but that's also a con because it's about 15, 20 minutes from any freeway. So if you're going to be living in Beverly Hills or West Hollywood, just make sure you're doing most of your day-to-day activities or your commute is going to be in Beverly Hills, West Hollywood, or somewhere nearby. But let's just show you everything there is to see in Beverly Hills. If you guys have ever been to Beverly Hills and have not played the famous song by Weezer, Beverly Hills, I highly recommend you do that while driving down one of these streets where you can just stare at the palm trees. Look up at the sky and know that it's just a beautiful day 99% of the time out here in Los Angeles. But here is the border of Beverly Hills. Everything within the red lines is technically in the 90210 Beverly Hills area. I've said Beverly Hills a little too much in this video already. I can tell, but here we go. So Beverly Hills, right between West Hollywood and Westwood. Westwood, known for UCLA, University of California, Los Angeles, one of the most famous universities, not only in California, in the country. So let's start here, down south, South Beverly Hills. This is the lower end portion of Beverly Hills, of the city, if there is a lower end portion, because you're still going to be seeing homes in here, down here from $2 million up to $5 million in the southern portion of Beverly Hills. So if we go down Beverly Drive, South Beverly Drive, here's where we're going to first see a good amount of shops and restaurants right here. And as we drive up toward Rodeo, see this intersection, you've got all your local spots. You've got Starbuckses, you've got CPKs. We're on the sidewalk here, just looking around, just having a nice day. A couple commercial buildings, some luxury restaurants as well as we keep heading down on this street view. A few jewelry spots, a couple cafes. Right as we get to Wilshire, you can see wine and spirits. You've got Honor Bar right here, and just more commercial buildings as we get to the Montage Hotel and everything that Rodeo Drive has to offer. Here's a little better view, street view of South Beverly. But that's where you're going to get a bunch of shops, restaurants. Parking is always tough on South Beverly because it's street parking diagonally, as you can see on both sides. There's also a great cafe, Earth Cafe, always very popular right there. You can see it on the map right here. But here's a better view. Chipotle, Beverly Hills Bagel, Burger Lounge, just everything that you'd want in cafes. Just a classic, great spot to have lunch right there on South Beverly. And everything in between here, we'll show you real quick. Look at all of these streets. This is the suburbs, the residential neighborhoods. You're not getting the palm trees, but you're getting tree-lined streets. And you're getting Spanish homes primarily that were built decades ago down here as we head down Reed. Just take a look at what the homes look like to the left, to the right. Narrow streets, but just wide enough to where you don't have to stop and have someone go around you. This is what the streets look like. Most of them look very similar to this. Some of them are gated. Some of them are newly remodeled. See, this one's gated and remodeled, as you can tell from the exterior. Probably used to be a Spanish home with a red tile roof, such as its neighbors, but they put a remodel, made it a little more contemporary. Probably a very modern interior as well, and these will run you probably $4 million or so. Here are some nicer remodeled Spanish homes. Mediterranean, Spanish, you got a good mix of everything right here. And this is Rodeo Drive. We were just looking at that. It's Rodeo Drive. You can live on Rodeo Drive and live in a house like that. But as we're back here in Beverly, so pretty much to both sides of South Beverly, you're just going to get homes. You'll get a couple schools. Beverly Vista Middle School, Beverly Hills Fire Department is as you go over to Doheny. Let's give you that border once again, just so you know where we're at. And now we're going to head down Wilshire. Start right here. And this is it. This is Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. You're going to, as you drive down Wilshire, you're going to see a lot of commercial buildings that look very expensive. And they're always building as well. Construction's always going to be done. There's palm trees that will line the streets. There's a few luxury apartments, as you can see. And as we head down, I mean, you're going to always see Lamborghinis. Something like this. You're going to see amazing cars. You're going to see dozens of Lamborghinis, dozens of Rolls Royces if you're a car person. And as we keep going down, commercial buildings, this is just what it looks like. You've got your local LA Fitness. I used to be a member at that gym right there. As we keep going, tree-lined palm streets, few hotels that are not cheap to stay at if you want to be living here in the heart of Beverly Hills. But we're going to take this street view all the way down to a street you guys might know and love. A street you guys might have heard of in the movies, or if you live in Beverly Hills, you know a thing or two, and that is Rodeo Drive. So we're almost there. As you can see, we've got more commercial buildings to both sides. And they're always doing construction. They're always remodeling these buildings. It's just a nice street to drive down every now and then to just get the vibes of Los Angeles. You look up, there's not a cloud in the sky, palm trees, and they're going to be building a new shopping center right here. That's currently being done right next to the Mayborn. And this was actually done. Nurset, Spago. Those are two very popular restaurants. Wolfgang Puck, they're in Beverly Hills. Highly recommended. And that's what Beverly Hills is known for. It's high-end restaurants. It's high-end shopping. Oh, they were doing this during Christmas time. This is not always there. You can see Santa's sleigh as we arrive to North Beverly. We were just on South Beverly, but here's North Beverly. This is a great spot to just a little cafe right here. And it's a great spot to hang out, maybe do some work at the hotel there. Underground. But one thing about Beverly Hills is parking is great. Free parking up to 2 hours underground at several of these parking stations. So a lot of times if you're in West Hollywood, you're going to get a ticket because it's hard to park over there in West Hollywood. In Beverly Hills, the parking is pretty expansive. There are a lot of spots. So here are a few restaurants I want to show you guys. Avra, great restaurant. Went to dinner for my mom's birthday there last year. Very nice spot. Great lunch spot too. It's nice inside. The exterior you can't really get too much, but inside you get to choose your own fish. You get a full experience at several of these restaurants. But as we go down Beverly, you're getting more shops such as you got Sephora, the Pottery Barn, more restaurants, Il Forneo, great Italian spot as well. And then, once again, can you get over the tree-lined palm trees? I don't think so. There's also there's a Lululemon, and there's an Erewhon they just put in right here. And it looks like they're currently doing it. You can kind of see Erewhon. It's not done in this, but that's one of the most the high-end grocery stores. If you guys don't know what Erewhon is, I recommend you go check it out just to see how expensive things are there. But if you're living in Beverly Hills, you really shouldn't have to worry about it being expensive. Might as well move somewhere else because everything in Beverly Hills will be expensive. As we go down, this is basically like a driving tour. Why do a driving tour actually being out there when I can just look at Nate's right here and Lucky Brand? Basically street view. And it's a great day, so even if it's cloudy like it is today in real life, it's not cloudy here on the maps. But as we get up to South Santa Monica, I'm going to show you Rodeo real quick, because since we're doing driving tours, we got to show you it all. Rodeo Drive, the infamous Rodeo Drive, Dior. You've got Louis Vuitton right here on the corner. You've got One Rodeo right here with the very famous jewelry store. Lots of spots right there. And this is just the view I'll give you guys. Rodeo Drive. Usually there are so many tourists. This is going to be one of the most tourist-filled areas throughout Los Angeles here, next to the Beverly sign, Santa Monica, and all of that. But here in the Golden Triangle portion of Beverly Hills, that's the downtown area where you're going to see the shops, the restaurants, the luxury lifestyle that you'd want. And then you get to Santa Monica Boulevard. That's where you'll see the Beverly Hills sign. Santa Monica Boulevard is just one of the bigger streets, one of the more traffic-ridden streets as well, and all the stoplights change at the same time on a timer, which is interesting. But this is what it'll look like at the Beverly Hills sign most days. Lots of tourists, kids waving at the camera, and people just taking photos of the sign. Lots of tour buses around in this area as well. But then right here, this is the neighborhood we call the Flats, because in the flat portion of Beverly Hills, these homes, just for lots, you can be buying lots for $6 million plus. Here in the Flats, you're getting big Mediterranean homes, and every street is winding. Also, great tree-lined streets with palm trees. Just west is the Los Angeles Country Club, where they are having the U.S. Open of Golf. This year, 2 courses there, 18 holes each. You got the North Course, the South Course. One of the best courses in the country, and this is actually the second most expensive piece of real estate in the country, right behind, can you guess? Central Park in New York. This is the second most expensive. I think it's $10 billion around there, where Central Park is $40 billion. It's a little more expensive. But then as you go north of Sunset, you see the Beverly Hills Hotel right here. This is also probably one of the worst intersections in LA, because look at this. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas for you to drive into, so it gets hectic. And at a couple of the other intersections, there are no lights. So at least there are lights at this one. And then you get to the Beverly Hills Hotel. You can see right there. One of the most famous hotels as well. You see the palm trees. You see this home, $70 million home right here behind the hedges. And that's what you're getting a lot of just north of Sunset Boulevard in this pocket of Beverly Hills. These homes can go from $70 million plus. Beverly Estate right there, Coldwater Canyon Park, and we're not going to go up into the Beverly Post Office. We're just talking about strictly Beverly Hills, South Beverly. I showed you. Doheny is also a large passing street where you'll see a lot of apartments. If you're looking to buy or rent an apartment, I think looking around Doheny would be great, because Doheny is primarily just apartments. Looking for a 2-bedroom probably will be $4,500 a month on average. But let me just show you what it looks like driving down Doheny. Doheny, one of the most famous streets in Los Angeles. As you keep going, we're not even on Doheny, we were on Clifton, but you're going to have to trust me at that one. I've already shown you most of the streets. You keep going north Doheny, then you can get up to Santa Monica Boulevard again. And if you go right on Santa Monica, this is where you're going to get to the heart of West Hollywood. And then you have Soho House, West Hollywood, and West Hollywood is just on the border of Beverly Hills. So when it comes to other malls, you have the Beverly Center, which is technically in Beverly Grove, not in the 90210, but in the 90048 area code. The Beverly Center. I also have a full driving tour of Beverly Grove. If you want to see that, I drive right by the Beverly Center. I talk all about it. It's an indoor mall outside of what Rodeo is and the Golden Triangle there, where it's an outdoor mall, technically. But the indoor mall, Beverly Center, has all the same high-end shops and a couple restaurants as well. But then you go up to the Truesdale Estates. Now you can see that there's a very interesting shape that it takes on in Beverly Hills. The Truesdale Estates is one of the more popular neighborhoods. If you want to know more about the Truesdale Estates, what the houses look like, we're going up Loma Vista, which is the main street that'll take you up into the Truesdale Estates. It's not going to wow you, the street view also, if you're driving up Loma Vista, because every home in the Truesdale Estates, single-story homes. Why do you think that is? That's because they cannot block the views of the city. You can kind of peek into the city as we get up into the hills here. These beautiful large trees that surround Loma Vista. But I have a couple house tours on my main channel if you want to see luxury house tours up to $20 million here in the Truesdale Estates. And on Loma Vista, I've been to this house actually, 1281, several times. You know, me and my team are always going on showing properties, helping our clients just understand what the area is like around here, around Loma Vista, around Truesdale. All single-story homes. Can't block the views. You can build down, though, so it's not just one floor. You can build 2 stories down, and you get some nice open atriums. Some of the homes in Truesdale Estates, some of the builders are building phenomenal designs these days. Like I said, check out my other channel if you want to see more of what the homes look like here. But this is just little street views of Carla Ridge, very popular street. Some of these homes can go up to $60 million as well. The developer or the creator of Minecraft bought a home in Truesdale, one of the more expensive ones out there in the $80 million range. And that is just the highest point in the Beverly Hills specific area. But I'm not going to touch on Beverly Park, North and South. That's where you can get $100+ million homes. In Beverly Hills Post Office up there, Benedict Canyon, Beverly Crest, the Reservoir. Coldwater Canyon will cut up to, that's the one thing about Beverly Hills is that we're 10 minutes away from the 405, but if you want to go to the valley, let's say Studio City, you're going to have to take Coldwater Canyon north through Mulholland, and then boom, you arrive to Studio City, Sherman Oaks, you're in the San Fernando Valley. So that's the main commuting street that usually has a good amount of traffic as well. They're in Beverly Hills, but we got the Beverly Hilton right there on Santa Monica, Waldorf Astoria. Here's another great pocket, and you'll like the view on this intersection too. Check it out. There's the Waldorf. Make this turn. You can see great rooftop restaurant, maybe the best views in Los Angeles. And then there's Century City right there, give you that downtown feel. Live 10,000 building right there, 1 Century. The Century building behind it, and Waldorf Astoria. It was right next to the Hilton where they have a lot of award shows. Just look how beautiful that is. Waldorf sign. Rooftop restaurant, I'd highly recommend. Anyone can go. You can see the views of the LA Country Club right next to it. And there is the Hilton right there. But that was basically everything I wanted to touch on there in Beverly Hills, from the apartments you'll see on the east side or into Beverly Grove. A lot more apartments over there. You've got the lower end Beverly Hills here in the southern portion. A lot of the cafes are on South Beverly. Golden Triangle has all the shops and restaurants, the touristy portion. Then you got the flats. Then you've got the hills, the prestigious parts of Beverly Hills, Truesdale Estates, all that good stuff. I mean, Beverly Hills has a lot to offer. I have so many other videos on this channel and my main channel where I show luxury homes of other houses in Beverly Hills. If you want to see that, subscribe. Also, maybe just look me up. Type in Darren Kriz. You can see those videos if you haven't yet. But if you made it this far, my name is Darren Kriz. My real estate team helps clients buy, sell, and invest in property throughout the greater Los Angeles area every single day. So reach out, shoot me an email, shoot me a text, comment on this video. I respond to all comments, emails, texts about if you're looking to buy, move, live in somewhere around here in Los Angeles as a native Angelino. I know this city like the back of my hand. I'd be very happy to help you guys in whatever questions you might have. But I appreciate you watching. Subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you on the next one.